Great expectations, thank you, Miss Havisham, she returned. I am as well as can be expected. Why, what's the matter with you? Asked Miss Havisham, with exceeding sharpness. Nothing worth mentioning, replied Kamilah. I don't wish to make a display of my feelings, but I have habitually thought of you more in the night than I am quite equal to. Then don't think of me, retorted Miss Havisham. Very easily said, remarked Kamilah, amiably repressing a sob, while a hitch came into her upper lip, and her tears overflowed. Raymond is a witness what ginger and sal volatile I am obliged to take in the night. Raymond is a witness what nervous jerkings I have in my legs. Chokings and nervous jerkings, however, are nothing new to me when I think with anxiety of those I love. If I could be less affectionate and sensitive, I should have a better digestion and an iron set of nerves. I am sure I wish it could be so. But as to not thinking of you in the night, the idea. Here, a burst of tears. The Raymond referred to, I understood to be the gentleman present, and him I understood to be Mr. Kamilah. He came to the rescue at this point, and said in a consolatory and complimentary voice, Kamilah, my dear, it is well known that your family feelings are gradually undermining you to the extent of making one of your legs shorter than the other. I am not aware, observed the grave lady whose voice I had heard but once, that to think of any person is to make a great claim upon that person, my dear. Miss Sarah Pocket, whom I now saw to be a little dry brown corrugated old woman, with a small face that might have been made of walnut shells, and a large mouth like a cat's without the whiskers, supported this position by saying, no, indeed, my dear. Hem. Thinking is easy enough, said the grave lady. What is easier, you know? Assented Miss Sarah Pocket. Oh, yes, yes, cried Kamilah, whose fermenting feelings appeared to rise from her legs to her bosom. It's all very true. It's a weakness to be so affectionate, but I can't help it. No doubt my health would be much better if it was otherwise, still I wouldn't change my disposition if I could. It's the cause of much suffering, but it's a consolation to know I possess it. When I wake up in the night, here another burst of feeling. Miss Havisham and I had never stopped all this time, but kept going round and round the room, now brushing against the skirts of the visitors, now giving them the whole length of the dismal chamber. There's Matthew, said Kamilah, never mixing with any natural ties, never coming here to see how Miss Havisham is. I have taken to the sofa with my staylace cut, and have lain there hours, insensible, with my head over the side, and my hair all down, and my feet I don't know where. Much higher than your head, my love, said Mr. Kamilah. I have gone off into that state, hours and hours, on account of Matthew's strange and inexplicable conduct. And nobody has thanked me. Really I must say I should think not, interposed the grave lady. You see, my dear, added Miss Sarah Pocket, a blandly vicious personage. The question to put to yourself is, who did you expect to thank you? My love. Without expecting any thanks, or anything of the sort, resumed Kamilah, I have remained in that state hours and hours, and Raymond is a witness of the extent to which I have choked, and what the total inefficacy of ginger has been, and I have been heard at the pianoforte tuners across the street, where the poor mistaken children have even supposed it to be pigeons cooing at a distance, and now to be told." Here Kamilah put her hand to her throat and began to be quite chemical as to the formation of new combinations there. When this same Matthew was mentioned, Miss Havisham stopped me and herself, and stood looking at the speaker. This change had a great influence in bringing Camillah's chemistry to a sudden end. "Matthew will come and see me at last," said Miss Havisham, sternly, "when I am laid on that table. That will be his place, there," striking the table with her stick, "at my head. And yours will be there. And your husband's there. And Sarah Pocket's there. And Georgiana's there. Now you all know where to take your stations when you come to feast upon me. And now go." At the mention of each name, she had struck the table with her stick in a new place. She now said, "Walk me. Walk me." And we went on again. "I suppose there's nothing to be done," exclaimed Kamilah, "but comply and depart. It's something to have seen the object of one's love and duty for even so short a time. I shall think of it with a melancholy satisfaction when I wake up in the night. I wish Matthew could have that comfort, but he sets it at defiance. I am determined.